and welcome to another episode of Triton Talk. My name is Caroline Lane on the softball team, and I'm here today with Sofia Persson off the women's basketball team. So let's get started. You're from Sweden. What are some of the major adjustments you had to make when you came to the U.S.?
I think for me, the hardest thing to adjust to was the language and to speak English every day. I learned English in school in Sweden, but I don't know, it was just hard to adjust to speaking it every day.
And you have a pretty interesting story about how you ended up at Eckerd. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so my first year of college, I went to a junior college in Odessa, Texas, and in the beginning of that year, or before the season started, we went to a tournament, and there were a bunch of coaches watching, and Coach Ashton was one of them. So she saw me play there, and then after the tournament, she reached out to me and told me more about Eckerd and said that they were interested. But then I decided to go to the University of San Francisco for my second year, so I didn't go here. But then after my second year, I decided to transfer, and then I remember 5 minutes after I put my name in the portal, the first school that reached out to me was Eckerd, and it was Coach Ashton who texted me, and I was like, I remember that school, I really liked that school from before, so I started talking to them again, and I just loved everything about it, and this time I went here.
How was it having your parents be your coach from such a young age?
It's definitely something that I'm really grateful for. Both my parents started coaching me when I was 9, and then my dad kept coaching me until I started high school. And I don't know, I feel very lucky because I got to spend a lot of time with them, and I feel like I have that bond with them, that I can talk basketball with them, and I think it definitely made me closer to my parents, so I'm very thankful for that.
Playing basketball has taken you to so many different places, first starting in Sweden, then Texas, California, and now Florida. Did you ever think basketball could give you these opportunities, and is basketball big in Sweden?
I could never imagine that basketball would have taken me to all these places. So I feel so lucky to be able to see so many different parts of the world and experience so many things that I would never have done without basketball. And I also have been able to meet so many different people from so many different countries. I've had teammates from Brazil and Croatia, and now Iceland, New Zealand, so many different countries. So yeah, I'm very, it's crazy to think about how much basketball has given me. And no, basketball is not big in Sweden.
Your team had a pretty special year, making it to regionals, and you were a big part of the team's success. Can you talk about the season and what it was like hitting the big three-pointer to seal the victory in the first round?
Yeah, I think our season was great, and we won a lot of games, and it's been a great season for me. I've enjoyed playing with this group so much, and it's been one of the most fun and exciting seasons for me in a while. And yeah, it was very exciting to play the regional tournament, and the first game we played Florida Southern, and we lost to them 3 times before we won in the regional tournament, so it was a very exciting win, and I would say it was definitely one of the most special moments of this season. And then talking about that three-pointer, I remember that whole possession because, I don't know, I think we played great the whole game, and everyone played great. And then for that possession, we had great ball movement, and we kept moving the ball, and we got several open looks, but we still kept moving the ball. And then Lauren passed the ball to me, and I just I don't know, I just shot it, and it went in, and I was so happy. And I'm so happy we won that game because we played great as a team.
No,
so
good.
yeah. And then we played Union on their home court, and they were ranked number 1 in the country that time, and we lost really bad. So yeah, it was very disappointing for us. the way we lost the game, I think, because it was a great season, so it was like a sad way to end the season, I would say. But then also I know that all of us wants to do something more than just to win a bunch of games. Like, we want to win something bigger and something more special, and I really hope we can do that next year. But yeah, I'm very excited to get back and like practice and start playing games next year.
Finally, what is your favorite thing about Eckerd?
My favorite thing about Eckerd is definitely the people. Like I said before, I've met so many good people here, and I'm so thankful to like be a part of this whole thing, and especially to be a part of the basketball team. I think the bonds we have there and the relationships I've built is something like I wouldn't be able to find just anywhere else. And then I obviously love the beach and the sun here. So
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week.